Good morning, everybody. Yes, I got my hair cut. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, I have a question for you today. I've been studying about virtue, morals, Christian ethics, and those topics. Now, I want to ask you, what happens when a virtue such as meekness or modesty or honesty or any of that type is redefined? Now, we know what the Bible says about all those things. It's either a lie or it isn't a lie, for example. So if you give a partial truth, is that a lie? Well, in the redefinition of honesty in today's culture, no, it's not a lie. But biblically, Christian ethic-wise, yes, it is. A partial truth is a lie. Think on these things. Because it's been redefined, being redefined is not biblical. If you have, for example, meekness has been redefined as weakness, when in reality, that is not what meekness means. Meekness is something under control, strength under control, courage and power under control. Meekness is not mousiness or weakness. It's been redefined. So what happens when you have an entire generation of children that have grown up with this redefinition? How do you, as a culture, correct this problem? And it is a problem because it will come back to haunt you every time. It's a problem and it needs to be confronted. It needs to be confronted by the church. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be understood. It needs to be taught. Who is teaching this now? Not very many. So I ask you today, how can you, as a Christian, teach your children and your grandchildren what true honesty is, what true faith is, that has not, in fact, been redefined? Now, you know, there's certain political parties that have tried to redefine everything. This is a problem. This is affecting our entire culture and generations of children. We need to get back to the biblical definition of courage. For example, courage is not an absence of fear. If you have an absence of fear, you just go out and you brutalize everybody. Courage is not going out and just in anarchy beating people up and protesting, and that has nothing to do with true courage. Courage, for example, in battle, you're scared to death, but you saddle up and you get out there anyway, and you do what needs to be done for victory without compromising. You don't need to be out there on the streets today shooting people and brutalizing people. That is not courage. That's anarchy. So let's not redefine courage as a lack of fear. Let's get courage where it belongs. Doing the right thing afraid? Does doing the right thing always mean that you're going to have a positive outcome? Not necessarily. But doing the right thing will keep your heart pure. Doing the right thing, afraid, is courage. Not going out and just being a brute and a blatant jerk. It's something that has to be taken back to its original definition and taught and preached in church, and that is where it's going to start, in church. We have to get these definitions biblically correct. Culture's redefining everything, and we're letting it. And it's a shame, and it's causing massive problems in society right now. So let's get ourselves reworked, understand a true definition, and go there. Let's keep it. Let's not rewrite it. Otherwise, society will crumble in the end, as we are seeing happening now. I just wanted to toss that out, have you think on it for a little bit. Look up some of these definitions biblically in the dictionaries and see what they're calling it now, because it's not the same. It's not the same. So think on it, ponder it, come to your own conclusions. I can't tell you what to do, how to do it, why to do it, or when to do it. You need to have courage in the face of fear of culture, fear of people putting you down, and fear of people making fun of you. You have to have courage to change today's culture. That's all I had to say today. So have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye.